Life can be hard, and when you get a cancer diagnosis, your life just got a lot more hard. HUGS stands for Heartfelt Unconditional Giving. It was founded 13 years ago with a group of local citizens who recognized that there was a need within our community as our residents were being diagnosed with cancer, extensive treatment for most, and when they were undergoing those treatments, they realized that some financial hardships would inhibit them from getting the best possible care.
Some people have to go on disability and there's long wait times. Some people have to cut their hours back. And of course you can imagine that impacts their finances. If they can't work, they might lose their insurance. So they have to work and they have to make ends meet. They don't really get a choice. I've had people come to me and say, I just can't afford treatment. I can't get my treatment because I can't let down my family, which is heartbreaking. And they're so focused on the financial aspects of dealing with cancer and medical care that actually their health takes a back seat.
HUGS is not well known, even in our community, which is one of the things that we hope to spread. But it's local. Started this because there were so many wonderful charities, deserving charities that were taking time and money. The ones that were focused on cancer were such national charities that all of the money was leaving the community.
As a social worker, I sit with patients through their cancer journey. Some of them literally could not get to treatment if it weren't for some of these assistance programs like HUGS Charities. They just didn't have the money in the budget to drive from the more rural areas of the community back and forth to cancer treatments 5 days a week for 6 weeks to get their medical care. This allows them to actually get the care that they need.
100% of the money that we get goes to help someone here that has been affected by cancer. And in that perspective, it's been very, very successful.
When someone gets a cancer diagnosis, it affects their job, it affects their child's school, it affects our community health care costs. It just goes out and radiates in waves. And so in one way or the other, every single resident of Marion County is affected by cancer. HUGS is funded through the generosity of people in the community. We have a community partner, the Robert Boisneau Oncology Institute, and we have an event every year. And those funds that we raise is what we use to help patients throughout the next year. As simple as gas cards, grocery cards, utility bills would make all the difference for the quality of life that they could have while they were getting treatment.
Another big initiative we had was colon cancer screenings. We found that all this funding and resources were going into having people do a simple stool test to see if they have colon cancer through our local gastroenterology associates of Ocala, our medical society, our local We Care, our local Heart of Florida, our local Langley Health. We all pulled together and we said, we've got to figure this out. So we were able to get a grant through HUGS to help people that meet specific criteria that can't qualify in any other way get those colonoscopies. Through that program, in 1 year, we screened 22 different people that were very high risk. Of those people, 11 people had pre-cancer removed from their body, which means we saved probably 11 people's lives, or at least save them from having stage 4 colon cancer. And that's why the Alliance is so neat, is because it's made up of not only the big healthcare systems here in the community, but the local federally qualified systems that help people that have no insurance, or the Rural Women's Health Project, or the Medical Society, or just local physicians that own their own practice.
After HUGS was established, before our board realized that there was a lot of good organizations already here in Marion County that were doing a lot of good things for cancer. Once we started to talk with them, we realized that there were several areas that we were doing the same thing. And then there were some areas that no one in the community was addressing regarding cancer care and education. And so we, as the HUGS board, had this idea to form an alliance. We called it the Cancer Alliance of Marion County. And it is a group of people that come together who are invested in some capacity on the cause of cancer in Marion County. That way we can discuss what initiatives we'd like to focus on. We can hear what each other are doing. We can help each other. It's just the best way to utilize our resources in an efficient and positive manner so that nothing is being missed and that things aren't being overdone in certain areas.
Every couple months, we have a presenter that talks about wellness, screenings, the statistics locally here in this community, the different resources, and they give a presentation.
They can follow us on our Facebook page, just look for HUGS Charities. They can check out our website, hugscharities.org. That's HUGscharities.org. That way you can make sure that you're aware of any events that we have upcoming, speaking engagements, education events, things like that. Anyone is eligible as long as you are a legal resident of Marion County and you're getting treatment for cancer.
HUGS has been here for 13 years. That's my prayer, that after I die, that it will continue on because it's beneficial, not because it's in existence, but because it is actually beneficial to enough people that the community will keep it going.
My hope would be that if you're in Marion County and you're facing cancer, that you're not facing it alone.